There's nothing more that Italian Catholics would like than to restore one of their own to the papal throne. Here in Venice, the historical meeting point between East and West, they have a rising star. Many believe the Patriarch of Venice has what it takes to navigate the Vatican through what could be stormy waters ahead. Angelo Scola has been a cardinal for only 16 months, but his formidable reputation has catapulted him to the fore.
To me, the problem is to have the courage to renew the proposal of the integrity, of the beauty of following Jesus Christ. That is the problem.
The Cardinal's target? Young people, heeding the call of their city's new patriarch. Thousands flock to church for the festival of the Madonna to give thanks for saving the people of Venice from the plague. A ritual that goes back 400 years. Now 63, Cardinal Scola cut his teeth running the tough Milan diocese before moving to Venice. A former rector of the Lateran University, his Rome credentials are also strong. His mission? To strengthen Catholic communities, inspire people to return to the faith, and to resist those hostile to religion.
He's an optimist at the end of the day. He believes the church has a winning message, and it can get into the street, and it can win the argument. And in my experience of politics, optimism tends to carry you a long way. So I think for all of those reasons, Scola is certainly someone a lot of people have their eyes on.
The Scola solution to the Catholic malaise is to support and encourage young men and women back to religion and traditional values. Noemi and Martino Costa and baby Eva could be his model family. Unlike the large majority of Italians, this couple in their 20s embraces Catholicism and all that Scola stands for.
Sì, un po' gli ha dato vita e anche subito ha voluto incontrare I giovani, le coppie, anche eventuali ragazzi o ragazze che sentono una vocazione. È molto forte e molto anche sì, convinto, molto... A me tocca il cuore quando lui parla.
Sì, una persona eccezionale. Ecco, lui non ci dice di essere buoni, non ci dice di essere composti, educati, di dare un'immagine, come dire, political correct come cristiani. Lui ci chiama a essere innamorati di Gesù Cristo.
The beauty of the man-woman love within the marriage, a marriage open to the life, is a great chance for the person and for the society. Unfortunately, today, many people are confused about that, but the confusion could be overcome only through witness.
While the world watches the decline of Pope John Paul II, the cardinals are trying to decide what is more important for the future. A pope who can reinvigorate the faith in the old world, or one who can gather more followers in the developing world. But there could be a surprise element.
One of the great X factors in all of this is that the papacy has a tendency to change a man. I mean, it's much like when a judge is appointed to the Supreme Court. It's the last job they're ever going to hold. They no longer have anyone looking over their shoulder except God. And so, you know, suddenly, sometimes for the first time in their career, they're free to act in the way they truly think things ought to be done. And it's hard to anticipate what that's going to mean.
The cardinals keep their deliberations to themselves. It will only be when the white smoke rises again above the Vatican, after more than a quarter of a century, that the world will know the decision of their secret conclave. Until then, speculation, let alone lobbying, is a no-no.
I know you don't like talking about politics, but you're as a member of the conclave. Some people say the conclave is...
We leave that one.
You don't want to talk about the conclave at all?
We don't discuss that one.
Now we have the Pope. He's still leading with courage and with very spiritual strength the church. So we have to serve him, and then I'm not worried about the future, because the Holy Spirit really assists the church, and at time the right person will be chosen.
And although Australia's only voter in the conclave is not seen as a contender in the papal race, he seems confident that whoever wins will keep conservative values.
It's a supremely important responsibility, and as I've said to one or two people, it'll be very important we don't get it wrong, and it would be wonderful to get it right.
The Pope's health is reported to be improving, and the Vatican says he may be out of hospital in time for Easter. But there's no word on whether he'll front the important Holy Week celebrations. Coming up, high expectations of stem cell therapy bring calls for a reality check.